Our first video of 28 total videos from Lakeland, Florida. This is MLP Southeast Regionals. This is the first game that I'm going to provide with commentary. I'm only going to do this commentary on games that I'm involved because I'm very lazy. And this is the first game that we played where I was involved. So far, we've seen one ball go out. Who is playing? That's Carlos that hit the ball too far. That's my partner twirling his paddle. I'm to his right as the camera faces. Jeremy and Ryan are our opponents. It's Ryan here. It's a very good player, very strong. And his partner Jeremy, who's solid. Jeremy is the stronger of the two players, but Jeremy played very well the whole day. Speaking of strong play, there's my partner with a couple great drives. And then a ball that goes long. All right, Major League Pickleball. Honestly, we're minor league because we're not quite in the majors. That ball was nearly out. We fight to get up to the net. Good little quick punch I had to earn that point. They tried to defend, but we got it up around his shoulder, which is kind of tough to get to. So decent choice on my part. We played a whole series of matches. Not to spoil everything for the people who haven't paid attention so far. What a nice shot there by Carlos. We made it to the semifinals. We were up 2-0 in the semifinals. We're looking good to go the gold medal round, and then we lost the next two matches and then got spanked in the Dream Breaker. So our day was over, but we had an awful lot of good pickleball. Like I mentioned, we have 28 videos that we're going to share on the YouTube. Hopefully the people that are playing here will watch these and maybe pick up a thing or two from their game. I'm going to try to watch and make thoughts about what I'm doing, what should I do better. Really good deep serve. I think I'm pretty ready there. I'm decently low. I like that. So I try to focus on body position. I like what I'm doing in general there. Ryan fired at me twice. I was able to defend once. The second time, he found the net. We found the point. It's all rally scoring, so every shot's important. That's a little high. So I think I float that a little high, and then I try to do a little reset and just miss the net. So I never want to lose to the net. On occasion, I lose to the net. If you hit it into the net, you're unlikely to get many points in rally scoring. Every single time you fail, you get a point versus regular scoring, where it's only if they're serving do you get a point, or you're serving do you get a point. Every rally is important. This is a good rally here. Look at that little off the net play. We've got a good point going here. My partner Carlos drives to the back, and what a nice shot there. Let's look at that. So he takes this in the middle and just kind of surprises it. And that is Ryan, who has found himself in a tough spot. He's backing up, hitting the ball around his feet with his backhand. That's a tough shot. Carlos does wonders, earning a point, and then gives away a point. You do not want to serve into the net. Now, if you've got a really, really powerful serve, on occasion you're going to miss it. But if you get some points that way, it's fine. Especially in regular scoring. In rally scoring, it's the penalty of losing a point without having your opponents even to do anything other than pick it up is pretty painful. So we need a very high percentage of serves in. I think I had a high percentage during the day. I'm not certain. Let's see what we do there. That is a lot of in. That's good. My partner has a very good third shot drop. I'm cut a little off base there. See what is done here? That's right at my shoulder. I get a decent paddle on it, but at the same time, I give a little bit of a pop-up to Jeremy, and Jeremy puts it away. So Alex kind of earned that. I probably should do a little bit more with that, but it was kind of put in an awkward place. Hard to get a forehand or a backhand. Ugh, darn it. So I'm okay there, right? I probably can go a better angle, but in general, if they're back and you're hitting overhands, hitting it hard at them is just fine. Hitting it out is not. So, oops there. Carlos hit it a little deep. But it happens. All of us on occasion miss. A little bit of a drive. I like that shot to his backhand. And there I go, more across, more of a slap down. So we earned that time on the pop-up where we failed the time prior. Carlos to serve. We're going to play to 21 by 2. You have to serve to win the game. Here's me serving. I go with a slice. Who cares? It's wasted. Bit of a pop-up. I probably could have hit that harder. But we lived through it. I like that. Swipe across the middle. It's a bit of a pop-up, and Carlos just eats it up. Great job, Carlos. We will serve again. Every time you serve, you get a point. Every time you win, get a point, you serve. I like that serve better than the one on the net. Good third shot drop. And then we sail it out. Maybe is that just a little bit too aggressive? that ball's slightly up, right? So that's probably, I don't know, play a lot of poker. Sometimes you get a hand about 50% of the time you raise, about 50% of the time you call. That's one of those that about 50% of the time you hit it hard, about 50% of the time you just reset it. He went hitting it hard and he hit it too long. We earn a point on the long shot there. Looks like we have raced to 11 because we have the serve and are moving on to our side. I will always serve in these games from as the camera looks at it, the left. Carlos is always going to serve from the right because I'm going to serve on the odd points. And Carlos will serve and receive on the even points. I hit the ball too long. I was whining about other people to do it. Now I've done it. My cat's playing with a little toy over there. What you doing, Lacey? Lacey Lou. Lacey. Hey, pretty girl. She finally talks to us, and while she's talking to us, I make a horrible shot into the net, and I kick it. It's a really good kick. I mean, let's look at the kick again. Ball's down low, one hop, right to the person serving it. I mean, that's just quality time. Pele would be proud. Unfortunately, every pickleball player would not. Really good deep serve. I like Carlos getting that back. I like just kind of spanking it a little bit. Carlos tries to go with a severe angle. Alex is up to it. Alex drives. Ball's probably out, but Carlos does a good job of handling it. Gets a little bit of a fortunate shot wide for the point. Let's keep it going, folks. Let's win this game. We got a trophy to win. As you listened ahead, we didn't win a trophy. Serve goes out off the net. Our opponents fire a short serve. I do a decent job of getting up. Really good job not hitting that ball, letting it go out. If they're going to give us a point, we say thank you. How about the uniforms, by the way? We were the lob stoppers. A play on good old everlasting gobstoppers from the movie Willy Wonka. You might have seen the Willy Wonka. If you saw the newer one with Johnny Depp, I apologize. That movie blows. If you saw the movie with Gene Wilder, well, congratulations. You've seen yourself a fine film. Speaking of fine things, that was a really good third shot drop to my backhand, and I really did a bad job of handling it. Alex comes across, and I try to let it go. Let's see how low he hits this. And not a bad choice on my part, frankly. If you hit it that far below the net, you got to really pull off an awfully good shot, right? You're just going to barely hit it over the net to get enough spin to get that in, and he pulled it off. I think backing off that, I've got a pretty good chance of that ball sailing out. But again, we said before, Ryan, I call him Alex, God bless. Ryan is a really good pickleball player, and he's got that shot. He puts a lot of top spin on it when he hits it. Looks like he's got that Selkirk paddle. I'm playing with the Perseus 3S, and I think my partner has the mod, but I'm not certain. Should remember. I don't think it is the mod. Simple overhand. Keep them back. Two bad choices, right? I think it's going out twice, and they go in. That's giving them 2 points, and probably a shot I pretty easily could have handled. I think I should be a little bit more ready and alert on those. They're going at me a little bit here. I pop it up, and Ryan penalizes us. We got a bad little run here. It's all my fault. Let's watch to see what we do here. Hopefully we right the ship. It's Jeremy with the serve. Carlos, good deep return. That's a really good shot. Should I have handled that? It's probably me, middle. Kind of in between. We probably, if anything, both should go for it. I certainly should have gone for it. He's coming up on this return of serve. I'm already up there. I should look for a ball to hit. So I've really had a bad run here. Short serve, good return, good drive. This time Carlos does his job. I whack it pretty hard. Carlos whacks it pretty hard. Carlos whacks it pretty hard. And we hit the net. We keep whacking it like that in. It's likely they're eventually going to hit it wide, long, or in the net. That was in the net. Carlos fumbles the ball. We're not looking for jugglers. Keep the ball. It's not a clown show. We're not at the circus. Keep that ball in your hand. I guess I dribbled that over the net somehow. A little lucky. Low serve. I like that. When you have a really good opponent, one thing you want to do is not only a deep serve, but a low serve. Said earlier how I let one that Ryan hit that was tough to get in. That was there as well. I probably hit that below the net, but I was able to get enough topspin to have it get in. So I returned the favor that we had earlier. That's a little high. Ryan comes across. Look at where Ryan is, almost the middle part of the court. So he really is looking to poach a little bit. Here we go. Me serve. I go a cut. It does keep it lower. It's not the worst thing in the world. I like the mid-court drop there. Get a little golf clap from our opponents. And Carlos serves. A lot of topspin on his serve. I had to drive fairly deep to the back player. I like it. Redirect by Carlos. Jeremy not able to get his enough paddle on the ball to return it. And we will take a timeout, I think. Let's pound forward. Not make our viewers watch a timeout. That's no fun. And we return to play. Good low serve. A little high there. I'm not able to defend it. Look at where Ryan hit that ball, right? Don't have to hit it that hard. Hit it right at somebody's feet. That is right at my feet. It's going to be really tough for me to dig that ball. So good job by our opponents. We had a rally going. They got a rally killer. We did this out in beautiful Lakeland, Florida. Brand new confines. Really nice courts made by our friends at Lone Palm. It's a famous golf course. I believe Publix is headquarters, the famous grocery store in Lakeland, and they were a big part of putting this facility together. Ryan comes across just a little too much, right? That ball's a little low to try to hit that well. We smartly let that one go wide. 14 courts all lit. Beautiful walkaway area. Every court is separated by fencing. There's a nice area to get yourself a little wine and beverage and food. Watch a little sports on their many TVs they've got there. It's a really nice facility. Very thankful that they let us play out there. Almost. There it is, our first game with commentary, and it is a victory for us. Yay, us!